If I come from the spin down, I'm here, I do my jump, whatever, I can come back into the top, I can hit, look, bam. Alright, so you got a springboard. You got to hit the spring, this holds holes. So once again, let's get by that real quick. It's a donkey. We're going to do there's one way that came in the early 80s, maybe late 70s. There's a knee drop and top rock. This is very common. See this. 1, 2, 3, knee drop. So the knee drop now is just going to the floor here. Circular. Knee drop. You see? So you drop your knee to go into footwork. Yes. Okay? Knee drop. You could be right or left depending on your footwork rotation. Right? So that's a knee drop right quick. Now what we're going to do is okay, example. It's very important. This is about footwork. Right? There's two ways of doing footwork, traditionally. The original style of footwork is a fast rotating fast type of ball. There's no numbers involved. There's no technique involved. This is all wrong. Does everybody understand that? So, I would explain it as something that rapidly moves and twists and circular is circular at the same time. So the original style you can see is something like this. But very sporadic. And we didn't look at it and say, I want to learn those dance steps. We looked at it and said, I want to go off. So because there were no teachers, because if you ask somebody for help, there was a sign of weakness, we learned it on our own. So my best advice, look at footwork as an infinite thing that you can do. Teaching in the classroom is a 3-step, 2-step, 5-step. We never, that's a 90s thing, okay? And it's a good classroom technique, and I suggest to use it. But always let your students know, footwork is infinite. If you stay too mechanical with numbers, you become mechanical and robotic. Footwork is running around your body with your freedom. The freedom is running around your body. So we talked about the twisting style, and then in the late 70s, early 80s, you would see people come around and doing their footwork, but then they couldn't control it. And you would see it go one place. You would see it stay somewhere. Those two rotations are what footwork is. Footwork is just freedom of doing a lot of crazy things over circular movement. So those are the two styles, right? Twisting fast was first. Control, facing with confrontational rotations is second. Okay? Everybody got it? Okay, so now, we're going to move on real quick. And what we're going to do now is work on just a specific rotation with a back sweep. Right? So now, the back sweep came later. The back sweep was generated to generate power. All of us know what this is right here, right? That whole rotation is running into a high spike. The back sweep on the floor is a running rotation to get power and footwork, so now it becomes here. 1, 2. So now that motion here, this, that's a back sweep. That's the back sweep. And what it is a running start to get power with the complex sweep. And you should be able to do it in both directions. So once again, if you go left, right, bang. If you go right, left, bang. Now the arm up is very important because when I come here, look what happens. See this? What is this for? To get the sweep up. So raise your arm. Once you come up from the back sweep, arms up. And there you go. Good. Excellent. Now you're going to get that extra much power when you come around. This is where the introduction of where people see the one-hand push back swing. That was the setup because it gave you a fast. Like if you go now from a sweep, hand push back spin, that's power. But if you run into that, and then you push with your head, it's way more power. Right? So that's a back sweep. Right? Switching up with a shuffle. I'm going to show you 3 shuffle variations. One of the oldest ones I used to do is this too. Come down, just go hit it. It's a basic military shuffle. Back in the days, every B-boy had it. What you did was, you wanted to stylize it. So now this became here. You might come down, you can just spin down to it, but whatever way, if you drop it, whatever, you hit it, now it will become too easy. Correct? The shuffle went from here to here. Right? now everybody in here should have those movements and a variation. Now, shuffle variation is creating a pattern. One of them back in the days, when you see something like this, you might see something come down low. All right, and all that is creating a pattern. All right, so single military shuffle, diagonal lead shuffle, patterns. Then last but not least, even this you'll see. You might see people go down, hit some shuffles, but then they'll reverse. They'll start looping. This is looping up backwards. So the heel loops, loops, loops. Once again, here. That's an old shuffle from maybe 79, 80. And you're looping your legs in a circle. Everybody try that. There you go. Excellent. Now, of course, people